Good afternoon. Getting an earlier start today because in my last video about pineality, I started it with about an hour to go till 4:20, and I said that in the beginning of the video. And then I proceeded to record the video, got done recording, looked up at the clock, 4:26. Because apparently my 4:20 alarm doesn't go off when I'm recording. So getting an earlier start today. But I'm not going to let that hold me back from a good blinker to get us going. These carts from Modern Herb, fantastic. They're a little earthy in flavor, but that's just how Modern Herb is. But great little devices, and I like them. But anyway, I found a new channel yesterday. This dude is aligned. He's speaking exactly. You can just tell when someone's awakened and aligned with mind, body, soul kind of thing. So great channel. It's would you believe I had the name of it? I even researched it, looked it up, and in preparation for this, and of course I don't think of it. It is The Way Forward. I didn't look it up, by the way. This is from memory. The Way Forward with Alec. Now I will have to look it up because I don't remember his name. Alec. It rhymes with Ack. It's like Alec Peck or something. Alec. Where is Alec? What the hell are we doing here? Okay. I'll cut this out, by the way. Zach. See, I told you it rhymed with Alec. Alec Zach. Okay. So, found his channel yesterday. I was introduced to two doctors yesterday. Profound doctors. I just found the whole thing fascinating. I poured so much time into listening to his podcasts that he's referenced through, it was a progression. I spent the whole day on The Way Forward, and I'm still digesting it. I'm not even sure if I even processed most of what was said. But the two doctors, Dr. Diane Powell, she's a Johns Hopkins neuropsychiatrist, and what she's doing is she's researching and studying, kind of raising awareness, as well as proving, as well as kind of not debunking, but in a way debunking the connection between autism and telepathy. And she's doing it in ways that can be proven and repeated. So there's no question. She had brought in skeptics. She did these various tests, and the kids could literally read people's thoughts. They could see without their eyes. They had intuition. Okay, that's Diane Powell. Then later on, he did another. This guy's just on fire with his. I recommend you check out his channel. But then I saw another one on Dr. Edith Chan. She is developing this ability in kids who didn't already. A lot of the kids that Diane Powell is working with have already developed it and reached out to Diane to prove, I guess, essentially that, yes, this is happening. I have a direct connection to my mom or something. I I can read her thoughts, all of her thoughts, like, you know, those kind of things. But now what Edith Chan is doing, Dr. Chan, is taking kids who are neurodivergent and then training them to be able to use their ability to see without their eyes. Two incredible fields of research and study on this largely misunderstood social, I wish I even had a word for it. I don't know what to call autism anymore. I'm not even at a place where I should speak to what we should call it, because society doesn't understand it. Society, you know, it's different. It's boogeyman. It push it away. It's undesirable, you know. But these are powers beyond the simple level of humanness that society reveres so highly in being normal. Having these powers just goes beyond the realm of limits to, I guess, where society would push out someone who doesn't look like them or act like them or anything. But now this just adds a whole another level to what we value in society and what is attractive now, and what I guess is not necessarily acceptable behavior, but in a sense it just changes the way that these people are going to be interacting with society moving forward. The normies are going to start finding uses for these extremely gifted individuals. And when there's a desire and a value to something, then the rest of the malformations sort of fall off, in a sense. It gets forgiven, is more accurate. And so we'll see more of an acceptance and more of maybe even an encouragement to an extent of these abilities. But two amazing doctors working with these kids, and actually adults too, speaking and non-speaking, to find out what they've unlocked by themselves just by accident. And also Dr. Edith Chan with trying to develop that in just anyone that might be neurodivergent. How neurodivergent are you? I think in some cases the younger the better. The younger you start, the better, and develop this thing. But these kids are seeing things without their eyes, seeing things behind, you know, in folders, in envelopes, in like under tables, behind their head, blindfolded. You know, they're playing catch blindfolded. They just like demonstrated this at a major thing. So I'm sure if you're not hearing it from me, you'll be hearing about it eventually through our mass media programming. But very interesting. I'm still just so fascinated by this whole prospect because of what this means about our minds and our abilities, not just the internal stuff, but that we can communicate without our normal means of communication, without our usual, even body language is completely foreign to, I don't know, 50% of us. It might even be more. I don't know. That's just a guess. But a lot of people don't understand body language exactly. Like a lot of people aren't conscious of body language, and that's something that's just inherent in us. Like it's a we were born, well, sort of, with it. And so our spoken language it's like on top of our body language. So our body language is like core fundamental. What do they say? Like, it's over half of our communication is actually in physical communication, body language. And then the rest is verbal, spoken. Now, that's 2 of them. But this is revealing a third. This is revealing an electromagnetic connection, which is also being revealed right now by science. Another one of the many deep dives I've been doing lately is the electromagnetic field generated by your heart, and also the one that's generated by your pineal gland when that gets resonating. And that can, independent of time and space, communicate with another being. This is huge. There's this, so Alec talks about the telepathy tapes a lot. He brings them up, references them. That's another fascinating podcast with Kai something. I can't remember her last name, but the telepathy tapes there's no visual proof to those. It's a lot of audio, but I mean, they're profound in the message that they portray. But there was one other, I don't think she was a doctor. Her name was Dita. She was a Danish. She's in Denmark, and I was not prepared to talk about Dita, but she was the third person that I was introduced to yesterday. And I'm gonna have her name on there. So she also has a son who is telepathic with her, and she's working on developing the talent in others. That's pretty huge. That's just on the communication front. But what they're talking about is that this sort of points to us all having this ability, and that it's stronger when we're kids, but it goes away because of our programming, the things we tell ourselves, our beliefs. If there's kids who are able to do it well, and I'm talking playing catch blindfolded with another kid, and then gets discouraged by an adult or something, the adult says something that suggests maybe he's cheating or he doesn't really have this ability or something. The kid he couldn't for like almost a month. They had to work with the kid to get him back into belief and believing. So beliefs are huge.